PCs and model trains. Welcome to Midsomerrailway N Scale. I'm your host, Greg, and thank you for joining me. I do appreciate everyone who views. So today it's a little different. I'm going to talk about PCs. So what do I know about PCs? Well, first of all, before I got sick and had to retire, I used to run huge networks, over 1,000 PCs, something like 30 plus servers, which are giant PCs that run networks. Running a network over 26 sites. I was a systems administrator. Most of that I looked after myself. One company I worked for was sitting on the stock exchange, so we were audited by Deloitte. So I know a little bit about computers. The issue that I had while I was building my new mini PC. Now, Microsoft and a lot of people around will tell you that you can run your PC and use Microsoft's antivirus, etc., etc. As I was building this, I wanted some files off GitHub. When I went to it, I found that it had hacked my computer. I kept getting pop-up screens telling me I'll be ransomed, all my files will be locked, etc., etc. That's another reason why I'm here saying this, because don't rely on the basic Microsoft firewall and antivirus and ransomware, because you will get hit. Maybe mine was a fluke. I got hit and it took me hours. I always use Norton's. Now, people will go, yeah, Norton's. But I can prove over 30 years of being in the IT industry that Norton's is far better than most others. I have proven it where I went into a virus-infected site. They had McAfee and a few others, tried them all, got rid of them, still had viruses. Put Norton's on there and it got rid of all the viruses. Yes, maybe I'm biased and other people will tell you stories. Yes, sometimes there is a high overhead for running Norton's, but I can tell you Norton's has saved my bacon many times as a systems administrator. The other thing I wanted to say was, which I came across, besides that happening, I'll say I solved that by downloading a Norton's to the machine, running Norton's, and I wiped all those out. The other issue I have seen, which has been happening, and I've just replaced my monitors, is I had an LG monitor. It was old and was starting to play up, so it was time to get rid of it. But I noticed that it had planted a file, an LG file. And then I started seeing McAfee. I didn't ask for it. It just popped in there. Apparently, this is something that's been happening. And frankly, I don't like that. That is really bad practices. So I got rid of my LG just before it crashed anyway. But McAfee being loaded without being asked, that's just not fair. And it's not that good. So I run Norton's. And they don't have the right, because it's your PC, to put something like McAfee without you particularly asking for it. So just be careful and watch that, because you might find that you'll suddenly get these pop-ups. So as you can see on the screen, the N2 monitors, where my finger will be pointing, is where I replaced the LG monitor. And now I've split it up. Instead of having 8 screens in one, I've now got 4 in each. Much better. I've also been doing some backgrounds. There's one of them there of trees, and there's another one over in the corner. But unfortunately, I thought I had more, but I've actually run out of background screens for the moment. And I've said enough, a lot of talking heads, and I apologise. But I thought I need to make this important and clear to most people. Particularly those, look, I know there's a lot of people who are IT gurus. Yep, for sure. But there's a lot of people who aren't. So this is for the people who aren't. I've gone on long enough. So sorry for being boring. And until next time, keep those model trains on the rails and bye for now.